Welcome back, guys. Some more Sopranos season 6, final season of The Sopranos reactions on the channel. Thank you guys so much. I know you guys have been supporting this. I don't even have to ask. I'm thanking you in advance. Yes, sir. Anyways, we're gonna jump in episode 5 of season 6, man. The series is so good so far. Season 6, 4 episodes in, man. I have to say, this is shaping up to be the best season of the show, and rightly so. It is the final season. So far, I think it has the strongest start out of all the seasons that I've watched. That's just my opinion. It's not fact, okay? It's just my opinion. Don't come at me. Don't at me in the comment section. It is just my opinion, people. It is just my opinion. Anyways, we're gonna jump in to this episode, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reaction so far. I've had thoughts. Hopefully I'm pausing enough. According to some people, oh, I don't pause enough and all of this other it's so stressful. I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. Anyways, let's jump into the episode. I will see you guys at the end for the review. Maybe.
Rusty! You don't answer? Someone calls you?
Look at this shit now.
Is he remarrying? That's what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
What do you got for me, counselor?
The Brioni.
I guess they made up a... Is he getting remarried or something?
Hear ye, hear ye. The Honorable Dennis Holzer of the Eastern District of New York presiding. Court
Oh,
now
is
in
he
session.
going to court?
Be seated. Come to order.
The defendant's request for temporary release from federal custody to attend his daughter's wedding is ludicrous. Mr. Sacrimoni is a known member of organized crime at the helm of a vast criminal conspiracy.
I noticed you're wearing a wedding ring, Miss Vaughn. Was your father at your wedding?
My father wasn't awaiting trial on 47 RICO predicates, including murder.
Mr. Sacrimoni, your application is granted.
Oh, thank God.
On the following conditions. Quiet. You will be released for a total of 6 hours to attend the church service and
I've
party
seen
thereafter.
this lady somewhere
During
before
the
in
entirety of the
another
6
show. I
hours,
just can't
You
remember.
will be escorted by U.S. Marshals. The cost of their presence, transportation, and the cost of metal detection screening equipment is to be borne by you at your own expense.
Well,
You
damn.
will consume no alcohol, nor other intoxicating substances. Do you understand and agree to these conditions?
I do, Your Honor. And thank you.
Is there any chance?
That's
of a
how
lucky
freaking
fuck?
tired I am.
How are you feeling?
You went to medical school. A gut shot is everything they ever told you it was.
And emotionally?
I'm happy to be alive.
Have you spoken to your uncle since it happened?
Oh. And won't.
Damn,
I
think
didn't
of
get to
it.
sleep in my own bed tonight. Not a hospital bed, in the house last month and a half or so.
Is sleeping difficult?
Tylenol helps.
What about dreams, night terrors, anything like that?
Gloom is your business and business is good.
You were shot, Anthony, by a member of your family.
I know.
And unless I know absolutely nothing about what I'm doing, I think you and I will have a lot to talk about. Are you familiar with the term post-traumatic stress?
I get it, okay? My uncle tried to kill me.
Yeah,
For a second time.
and you got to talk about it, though.
3 strikes and I'm out, right? And who knows, maybe I am suppressing things. But for right now, I feel like each day is a gift. I told my sister. And that's how it's gonna stay.
Fair enough. Is there something else you'd like to talk about then?
Let's pick up where we left off before this all happened.
AJ.
Believe it or not, things have gotten worse with that kid.
Dropped out of
Walked
school.
out of college. He waited till I was in a coma.
Didn't you leave Seton Hall after a semester and a half?
All right, fine, but why can't he copy some of the good things about me?
Does he have a job?
Blockbuster. First stop on the Shitbird Express.
In some ways, this horrible shooting may provide an opportunity for him to learn from your
Well,
mistakes.
Blockbuster is out of business now.
I got caught up in domestic violence.
Net-
You think it can't happen to you, but it
Netflix
does.
put that shit
But I
out of
was referring
business.
to the bigger picture, the ready access to guns, the use of violence to solve disputes because of the nature of your work, your uncle's work.
I told you I didn't want to talk about my uncle.
Fine. But for now, is it safe to say that there are worse ways to earn money than by stocking shelves at Blockbuster?
Yeah, there are.
Great to have
Still
you
is
back,
fine.
T.
Fucking great to be back.
Sit, Tone, I'll clear your spot.
Got you your Bialy. As soon as we heard you were coming in today.
Smoke that Joe so it's hot.
Oh, fuck. The onions, I can't,
Oh, scoop out that Bialy.
sorry.
I got it, Tone. No problem. Here you go. You get your coffee and you're all set.
So, the, municipal swimming pool. The bid start on that yet?
I got a lunch tomorrow. That guy Deutsch from the Planning Commission.
Antibiotics. I had that with the spleen. Staves off the infection.
Spleen my ass. Beat this.
Oh, come on. Fuck that. Check out this bad boy. Oh.
Had the plastic surgeon, Tashlin, do the outside sutures. Up to the head trauma man. He did the inside work. Dealt with the sepsis. I was the first guy at the hospital to have the VAC. It's an open incision situation. It's a better way to heal. You're less pulling on the outer dermis layers. The thing is, with all the Ativan and the Dilaudid that I was taking, intestinal blockage was a constant fucking problem. So in the long
Here's
run...
your coffee, Tone.
Yeah.
So, Tone, with your medicine, you want I set my watch so you don't gotta worry?
Nurse Betty over here.
When my mom had the lupus, God rest her soul, round-the-clock care I gave that woman. Medicine, food, lifted her in and out of the tub.
Oh, the man's trying to eat.
I'm just saying. In another life, I might have got into healthcare. I actually enjoyed it.
How about a bandage over your mouth, then? We're trying to play.
You could let the grown woman out of a tub?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it ironic? Fucking hospital stay like mine, you lose goddamn muscle mass, not fat. Fucking believe it? You'd think at least something good would have come out of the situation.
You in, Tom?
Yeah, sure went.
Easy. Same game, 5-card calls?
Same game. Why, you want to change games now? Because I won 3 pots?
Can you imagine? The thing about it is like they're constantly, he's trying to talk about stuff and they're constantly cutting him off. And it just goes to show you that in certain situations like that, like when you actually need to have an out, most of the time, and I have this issue as well when it comes on to my family. I think I've talked about it before, where it's just like, you know, you might be going through something and you want to discuss something, but because people have their own issues that they have to deal with, they constantly, they don't want to hear your problems. They don't want to hear you talk about, even if it concerns them, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to have the discussion. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about it. Like, he just went through something really traumatic. almost died. And they don't even want to talk about it, dude. Not even to show the not even to show the sheer respect that he's in fact the boss. Like every time he started going down that road of talking and talking and talking, they cut him off. Hey, you want to Joe? Hey, Tony, you want in? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to talk about it. And it's avoid I think he's gonna realize that. And you know, I mean, he's never really considered them his friends anyway, so it's kind of hard to watch.
Hero psych. There he is, back in business. How's Alabanza?
What's good?
You guys letting him win? Listen, I need to bend your ear.
Can't wait. I was just about to go.
I just sat in traffic all the way from Brooklyn. I was up by John. He sends his regards. He'd like you to do him a favor, though.
What now?
Our friend there, the mayor of Munchkinland, John wants him gone.
Jesus, Rusty?
John's worried he might find another puppet like little Carmine. Try to run the family through him.
So why me hit him? You guys got more buttons than my grandmother's fucking corsets.
John wants things to point away from the family.
You know what? Tell him no. Time and again I've done his bidding. It's time to set some limits.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Be well.
Mr. Sacrimoni, I'm Deputy Feetham, U.S. Marshal Service. My partner, Deputy Mayweather. We're here to escort you to the wedding today.
How many movies have I seen that guy play a U.S. Marshal?
Though ordered by the court, your release is at our discretion. So based on your behavior or any other mitigating factors, we can elect to bring you back early.
Patent leather? It's a tuxedo. Have you read an issue of GQ in the past 3 or 4 years?
Any thoughts on when you and Finn are tying or not?
Yeah.
This discussion is over.
Now look, sweetie. It's just what I've been through. It changes the way you think. And holding my grandkids, your kids, in my lap, all of a sudden it's very important to me. You think Bin Laden was getting married in there?
You realize they made John pay for all this heightened security out of his own pocket?
Are you kidding? The government did that? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's hot.
I'm almost there.
4 metal objects in the tray, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Arms outstretched, please.
Does he have metal inside of him? Maybe his stitches? No.
You'll need to step out and remove your shoes, sir.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
He's gonna pull his stitches bending over like that.
Tony! Tony! Daddy! AJ, get him a chair!
You got him.
Should have worn the loafers.
It ain't your fault, T. It's all this bullshit.
It's a steam bath.
I'll get a damp paper towel.
Sorry.
Here, Tom, some water.
He just got out of the hospital. Are the shoes really necessary?
Sorry, miss.
No, let me do it. Don't bend.
You should get that guy to take care of you at home. Where do I know her from, man? That girl that's with AJ. I'm trying to remember. Well,
all handsome in his Calvin Klein. Some beautiful grandkids these two will make, huh? So, Tony, you got a sec?
Yeah.
Listen, Tony.
talking about the toxins in fish, but you're out here smoking.
Planning Commission?
It's
Not only is he in
crazy.
charge of approving bids for all city contracts, he's also a degenerate horse player.
So I'll play ball.
He's fucking Joe DiMaggio. And this is from Weehawken, the strip mall.
Why do they always have to do this shit? Like,
Enjoy your day.
is it somewhere along there? I don't remember exactly.
Hello.
It wasn't a
She
lot.
asked me to do.
Let's just
With the
say
little
that.
guy, I can't do it.
Still enjoyed itself. Still had good food. Wasn't a lot of people.
He doesn't have the balls to step up himself.
I don't even think 100 people was at my wedding. I think it was like
Keep away
probably
from
like
Phil.
He's a cancer.
probably around 70,
let it
80
spread.
people. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
How's your nerves?
Oh, I'd love to.
Maybe around 15
But
years
my
ago.
position is not completely solidified.
You should call Dr. Cuomo.
We're just talking here, Aunt Louise.
Don't eat that pepper.
When Carmine died,
What?
Rusty could have been boss. He should have been. But he didn't want the responsibility.
Like I advised you. Eh? Say no more. It's too fucking late now anyway.
I need your help, Tony. Some of these guys, my captains, they find out I'm behind the move against them. Make things worse. Can't take that risk while I'm in jail.
Stay out of trouble.
So I'm supposed to put myself at risk. Share the same fucking jail cell as you?
What did he say?
Forget it, John.
It's Allegra's wedding, Tony. The way things are, I don't know if I'll be around for captains.
Look, I know you're going through a rough time right now, all right?
Then do me this favor, Tony.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
I won't forget it.
It's just.
Not bad, Corrado? A tree outside.
Don't bullshit me.
Doctor will be in later to do a thorough admission. So, I'll check in with you at the end of the week. You're gonna get the help you need here, Corrado, so you can aid in your own defense.
I didn't shoot anybody.
Corrado, look. I don't know you that well, but you have to...
He's my nephew, goddammit. Why would I shoot him? Why? The gun was on the Fritz. I want to go home.
Corrado,
I
stop
want to
it.
go home.
Stop. You know that's not possible.
If I did it, the fucking gun malfunctioned. It was old, okay? I should have cleaned it.
Try to get some sleep.
He's
You'll feel
gone, man. Well, not entirely, but
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
he's not 100% there anymore.
Here's how it works, I'm thinking. Bring somebody over from Naples.
What?
Completely insulate ourselves. They do Rusty, they're back on a plane over the Atlantic 2 hours later.
I don't know.
Hey, you ask me, farming it out, it's a pussy-ass maneuver.
Excuse me?
Tom! The roller team!
All right.
We're gonna do it, we should do it ourselves, maintain control. Better yet, tell New York to fucking handle it already.
John just asked me specifically.
So it's like the movie then?
What movie?
One, that you can't refuse a man's request on his daughter's wedding day.
No, it's the other way around. That I should be asking him for something he can't refuse.
So did you?
No,
You should ask not to do this.
I already fucking agreed. Look, We want to keep him placated, right? I mean, the shit with Phil and his little brother and the perpetual hard-on he still got with us.
I'm just saying I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I didn't ask you what you fucking think.
Thank you, Daddy.
I love you, baby.
Got the rolly. All right.
Mom! Oh, you came this close to almost making your goal.
Have a great time, sweetheart.
I'll call you when we land. Bye, Grandpa!
Say hi to Don Ho.
Wow. Wow. No chill, bro.
Let's go, John.
No chill.
Let's go.
Stand back, please.
Did you let my daughter leave at least? Come on.
Daddy, what's happening?
I will not ask you again.
Wow, bro. They did this shit on purpose, bruh.
God.
What are you doing? Get your hands off him.
Jesus Christ, is that fucking necessary?
Stand back.
Absolutely not necessary. They do this shit on purpose, bro. On purpose, bro. That is so wrong on so many levels. I kind of had an inkling this was going to happen. That these niggas was going to pull up. Jesus Christ. She hit the ground like a brick, dude. Yo. Bruh. Did she just have a heart attack? No chill.
I'll tell you one thing, and I'm not ashamed to say it. My estimation of John Sacrimoni as a man just fucking plummeted.
Are you serious?
Rick, will you? It's an emotional day.
To cry like a woman, it's a fucking disgrace. It's fucking
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all are no different than the fucking cops that just picked up the dude. Like, come on, dude. Come on, man. That's complete bullshit. You lose respect for the man. What was he supposed to do in that situation? I can understand if he broke down in that situation. His daughter is getting mad. They don't even wait until his daughter leaves to come and pick him up. They pull up right in front of the freaking car that's leaving with her and stuff like that. This shit can get really overwhelming, dude. This is the machismo shit that you hear society talk about today. It's what you hear them talk about in this day and age when they talk about toxic masculinity. You get what I'm saying? This is what they talk about. This is what they're describing. This is what they're talking about. Even though I don't completely understand what the hell toxic masculinity is. This is what you hear most people describe about toxic masculinity. Oh, they can't, even when a situation like this, oh, you shouldn't cry. You shouldn't break down in a situation like this. He loses respect. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Phil, you're a freaking jackass. How about that? You're going around throwing a hissy fit and beating up anybody over your whatever son or whatever. That dude they killed. So stop it. Stop it. It ain't no different. It ain't no different. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a person that goes out there and talk about, you know, toxic masculinity, but this is what they talk about. This is what they're talking about. When men repress their feelings and stuff like that and don't express themselves. You get what I'm saying? And I've talked about it in the past before where I said, men, you shouldn't go around crying for everything. But in situations like this where stuff get completely overwhelming, I can imagine how John feels. Now, and the thing about it is this, that like people believe that because they're criminals, they can't have, they gotta stay hard. They gotta stay hard. Like, this shit is overwhelming, dude. You can't imagine the amount of stress that he's going through. And I know some people are heartless. They don't want to feel sorry for criminals or whatever. Because you think just because somebody is a criminal and they've done stuff, you think that you as a person, as a fellow human being, should be heartless towards them. I don't work like that. I can't work like that. My makeup, it doesn't work like that. Right? So when I see stuff like this, it's completely understandable to me that a person in this position would break down in a situation like this. The embarrassment, the stress, everything that culminated in that moment can become overwhelming. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Phil is a fucking asshole, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, I've lost respect for the man.
Disgrace.
His fucking coach turned into a pumpkin.
Well, even Cinderella didn't cry.
Look, when it comes to daughters, all bets are off. I've seen tougher guys than John cry at weddings.
Well, let me ask you this. If they can make him cry, and if he's that weak, what the fuck else can they make him do?
I gotta agree with Phil.
Jesus
Oh, you
Christ.
do you?
Terrible out there, huh? Poor guy.
He's an emotional man. He loves his daughter.
I want to give you a home.
Vito, so we can move on.
I gotta make some collections.
Now? I thought you were sick.
Go to bed. I'll see you later.
Just waddle around.
What's the guy gotta do to buy you a drink?
You just did it.
Vito? What the fuck?
Sal, hey.
Fuck you doing?
Nothing. I was here. It's a joke.
You're a fucking fag?
Watch it, buddy. You fucking watch it, cupcake.
Guys, come on. It's okay.
You think so?
Sal, please. It's a fucking joke.
Right. Sure. Say hi to your wife.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Sal, please.
Nah.
Don't say nothing, Sal.
Fuck those jerks. What do you care what they think?
What? Leave me the fuck alone.
Hello?
Still there?
Vito Spatafor.
Hello.
What do you know? What do you say?
What do I know? What do I say?
3:00.
Tony, all right?
That's why I'm calling you. Checking in.
Last I saw, he was having dessert.
All right, then. Everything else okay?
Yeah.
Call me on my cell. You need anything.
I'm calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning, checking in. You gonna off yourself too?
The point is they made me take off my shoes, and I nearly passed out in front of everybody trying to bend over.
Well, that's not good.
People misinterpret. They think you're weak. They see an opportunity. They're my friends, a lot of them, but they're also fucking jackals.
Alpha male.
It's subtle, but since I've been back, I've been noticing certain looks, and people questioning my judgment, what they never did before.
Sure, cat's away. Bad habits set in.
Perfect world, I just relax. Let them think whatever the fuck they want.
Act as if. As if you're not feeling vulnerable. As if you're the same old Anthony. Strong, I'm sure, decisive. People see only what you allow them to see.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. Thanks for the advice.
Glad to be of service.
Bring that. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You talked to Vito? Huh? I called him 2 times. He never called me back.
You try the house? Because he called me just the other night.
Hungry tea? If you want, I'll have Bissell fix your sandwich.
No, I'm good. I'm good. What's your fucking problem? Huh? What the fuck is your problem? Slamming the goddamn refrigerator door.
What? No.
What, are you gonna argue with me now?
I didn't even open the refrigerator. The Coke was out on the counter.
So you are gonna argue with me? Huh? You fucking mutt?
So you're picking a fight, Tony?
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna what? You don't wanna what? This fucking guy, huh? Fucking Philadelphia lawyer.
Don't do it! No, don't do it! My arm!
The fact that Tony can beat this guy up is commendable.
What's that, huh? You got anything else to say?
This episode is all about being manly. You know, gotta prove that you're still got it. That's the kind of shit. It's crazy, bro. All right, so yeah, this episode was different. Okay, so what I believe this episode tackled, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically this the illusion of toxic masculinity. Let's just call it that. I know that's a trigger word or whatever. This video might even, you know, get flagged because I just said that, but it is what it is. So my stance on this whole thing, you know, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Then I'll get, you know, it's in the realm of what the episode is about. So let's talk about it, right? The constant mistake that men of old make of thinking they can't show emotion, and you know, they just always gotta be the tough guy, you know, the tough guy. Now I get it, women are not attracted to, you know, men crying or whatever the situation is, but I believe every now and then, if the moment calls for it, it's kind of like me watching TV shows and you guys will see me tear up and stuff like that. Like, it happens. That don't mean I'm not trying to sit here and not trying to cry, because you know, you grow up and you have male figures in your life that are constantly telling you, you can't be crying all the damn time. You can't show emotion. You gotta be steady. You know, you gotta show that you can be a rock, that you can be somebody that can be depended on, right? If you're, I'm a person, I'm like this, right? I'm like this. If the moment calls for it and I can't hold it in anymore, I will cry. Even in situation, I've, you know, cried in front of my girl, but it doesn't happen often. Once a year, you know what I'm saying? If we're watching a TV show together and tears happen to fall, she's not gonna hold that against me. You get what I'm saying? But I do take it to a point where, you know, I'm not doing it all the time. As I said, I've talked about it before on some Sopranos videos where I talked about this machismo image where it gets to the point of toxicity where it you feel dumb for even express, like Tony just out of the blue picking a fight like that at the end of the episode for no reason at all, just to prove to his guys that he still got it, that he's still a leader, when he doesn't even really have to do that. How people are supposed to act towards you when you just came out of the hospital. You just came out of the hospital, major surgery, you were shot, my guy. So of course they're gonna look out for you. Of course they're gonna want to do certain things for you. If you're having trouble bending over, they're gonna want to do stuff for you because they're your guys. They may not be your friends, but they feel obligated to do these things. It's kind of like with your kids or stuff like that. If your kids are hurting, you feel obligated, and you are obligated to take care of it, to make them feel better, nurse them back to health, right? You do feel that that's your responsibility without somebody telling you, right? So yes, it's gonna seem a little bit, oh, you're gonna feel a little bit out of place because it doesn't normally happen outside of the house. But these guys respect you enough to make sure that you're okay. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yes. But the thing about it is this, he's looking at it from a point of, oh, if I don't do this, or if I'm not like this, I'm considered weak, based on the conversation that happened at the wedding with Phil talking about John. Absolute out of place. And that's the reason why you have all these people can come on and talk about toxic masculinity so much, and talk about how men repress their feelings and all of this other stuff, and all of this, and it makes their argument valid in some ways, not always. Not always that you hear people describe toxic masculinity that it is valid. There's some things about toxic masculinity, when they start talking about the patriarchy and all of that other stuff, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't go there. Keep it on subject. If you're talking about men repressing their emotions and stuff like that, keep it there. If that's what toxic masculinity is, I'm completely on board with it, because men do that, and they don't express their emotions as much as they should, right? Because a lot of times the way how we express emotions is through aggression. So a lot of time we try to repress that a lot. You get what I'm saying? It's not all the time. Like when it comes on to, you know, crying over stuff and stuff like that. Like when people say, oh, you get cut and you shouldn't cry and stuff like that. I'm in total agreement with that. If you get cut, like I have literally cried tears. I've had a toothache before. And that's not a joke. That would bring tears to anybody's eyes. I don't care who you are. Okay? Constant pain is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that and somebody looks at it, oh, you a bitch and stuff like that. That is what I believe toxic masculinity to be. Right? But you know, it becomes somewhat of a I don't know the word that I'm looking for here. It somewhat comes off as fake. The whole toxic masculinity thing, it comes off as fake, like they just made something up to describe, you know, repressed emotions and stuff like that. But they kind of pull a whole bunch of stuff into it and make it seems convoluted, and that's why it makes it seems like it's a debunked situation. But this episode here kind of tackled that a lot when it comes on to men and how they feel about situations, and then if it gets overwhelming and some tears come out, all of a sudden now you lose all respect of your male friends. Well, guess what? You probably weren't my friend in the first place. Let's just get it. Let's just get it right and get it out there. You probably weren't my real friend in the first place, my guy. If that's what's gonna make you lose respect for me, in a situation like that, my daughter is getting married. I'm getting pulled off to jail by federal agents. They pull up in front of the car that's supposed to leave for my daughter. They did that shit on purpose, dude. The situation is already It's embarrassing that I showed up to my daughter's wedding with cuffs on. Right? I'm trying to enjoy it as much as possible. Right? You're going to pull me out of the wedding in cuffs in front of everybody. They don't have to do that. They don't have to do that. They did it on purpose. Talking about, oh, we got to go, man. I'm not going to tell you twice. Making a scene. You get what I'm saying? Making a scene. You know? And if you guys are out there and you didn't feel sorry for John in that situation, I don't care what he did. I don't care what it is. I don't care what he did. If you don't feel bad for that man in that situation, then I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what to say to you. And it is something that has happened to me. Oh, you know, I don't believe that men should be too emotional. Where the line is drawn, I don't know. You're gonna have to determine that for yourself. I don't believe that men should be too emotional, because we're the ones supposed to stay firm. We are. That is a part of us. That is a part of masculinity, right? That is a part of our masculinity. But when things get overwhelming, there is also an emotion that we can show when things get overwhelming. And not all the time it's going to be anger. Sometimes it's going to be through tears. And it's okay. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? It's okay. You wipe your tears and you move the fuck on. Now, if you're always crying because life is too hard or whatever, then you might want to go see a therapist and get help. You get what I'm saying? And have someone to talk to and talk it out. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is that I love what this episode did. I love how they tackled that subject without making it, you know, they went to that point. And I love the fact that they went to that point. Now I don't know if Tony thinks that they're going to, nothing is wrong with him anymore now. He's good. He's good. He'll beat any one of us asses whenever he wants. That was just totally, like, if it was me, I would have been like, yo, this dude is losing his damn mind. Why are you gonna pick a fight with with a dude that did nothing? You know, he did talk about in the episode, he did talk about, you know, when he was talking to Dr. Melfi, how he feels like nobody's really, you know, everybody's second guessing him. They don't feel like he's the leader that he wants before. But it's really not that. It's really not that. I don't think it's because of, you know, they're feeling like he's indecisive and all of that. I don't want to go out of bounds here to say that they care so much about him, because they really don't care that much about him, but they care enough. They care enough to be concerned about his health. That's not, you know, outside of the realm of, you know, them, you know, wondering, you know, how is he doing? Right? So that's just how I feel about it. But in any case, guys, if you had anything to add, put it in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this episode. I appreciate you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.